Blood Red Lake, the Mount of Oleander, the leopard, the she-wolf, the lion, and the identity of the hero. So best just to go straight ahead. Not too much later, I came to the bottom of a hill. Maybe it was a mountain. Whatever it was, if I wanted to go straight ahead, I had to go uphill. And so I walked up the hill. I began to sweat heavily and had to stop a number of times. This place was hot. A bit further up the hill, there was a part of the hill where the trees were depopulated. This gave me an opportunity to look around a bit. All I could see for miles and miles were trees, trees, and trees. Some spots were darker colored than others, and one area was only a dark brown. When I turned around, I saw further up the hill a leopard, walking slowly at first, then moved faster, as if racing, and it zigzagged back and forth in front of me. And what was not something I expected was that the leopard seemed friendly. It didn't seem to want to hurt me. Maybe I was in denial. The leopard stopped directly in front of me and looked me straight in the eyes. Go back down the hill, the leopard said. I'm lost. I know. It seems to make the most sense to go straight ahead and over the hill and see what's on the other side. This is not about what makes sense, but what you must do if your soul means anything to you. Okay. Good. Now go down. Just as I turned to go back down, I heard a she-wolf's howl and a lion's roar. It made my skeleton shake and tremble in orgasmic fear. Fuck, what was that? I turned back to look up the hill to where the leopard was. The leopard was no longer there. Instead were two private investigators, the salient she-wolf and the lame-licking lion. I had heard they were lovers, but I hardly ever considered it an actual reality. Now, though, there they were, and threatening too. Seems as if they prefer violence to non-violence. Waste of my time, then, to value their work for more than the actual worth. I ran down the hill, hoping those two were not following me. I looked back and saw they weren't. But I could hear the she-wolf's howl and the lion's roar, and I was sliced open, cut in half, chopped up, chopped, penetrated, shaken up, loosened the livers out. It was insane how powerful the noise was, and it wouldn't stop. It just kept going and going and going and going and going and going, no matter how far I walked away from the mountain, through the woods, this way, that way. The she-wolf and lion's noises were unbearable. Whatever small grip I had on reality, or wherever I was getting looser and looser and looser. Sanity began the checking out process. Complete and utter despair was already halfway finished, with signing all the contracts with the banks and lawyers. The deal was almost made. I was near the point of giving up. Yes, finally, what I've always wanted, top the top pop charts of Loserville. I've lost, beaten, they won, I lost. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, no. I hate that feeling, the feeling of after the fact of giving up. No. It's reminding me of something right now. Loserville is reminding me of something right now. I think it has something to do with my life. Recently? Salamanders sinned more as sinners than were sinned against. Wait, salamander. Sound, saucy. No, not saucy, something else. The U.S.-UK union was fought with porridge, of which the Americans complained of being forced to eat, which caused yet another American Revolution, the 10th. And then, I was getting closer and closer, yes, starting to remember who I was. Yes, getting closer. But before I could climax in self-knowledge, something flew by me so fast that I didn't see it, and yet I did see it. I certainly felt it. It whizzed by. Then it flew back in my direction, and I had to jump out of the way. What the hell was this? It sounded like a person. I could hear it talking, yet not talking. It then began to go around me in a circle. It was fascinating to look at. Was this a ghost? A spirit? What was it? Eventually, this thing stopped spinning around me, but it was very difficult to describe. It was. The spirit was starting to take a shape, a human form, a man about the same height as me. Before it could take its physical form, the spirit began to buzz, real loud, then buzz that way, this way, then there, the other way, shaking, disturbing the peace, put on a prick piece cod pass, sneezed, shook, then trembled and finally swam away, lost in its own warmth of piss.